Shalom. First of all, I'd like to start off by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, and double honor to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Likewise, brothers, so dare put no this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep unto you, brothers and sisters, tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is entitled, No Mercy Esau. And for those of you who don't know, Esau, okay, is a progenitor of the so-called white people, okay, the Edomites, okay, our oppressor, our natural born enemies, okay. This is the book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 19. It says, there was a certain rich man which was clothed in purple and fine linen and fared sumptuously every day, which is talking about the so-called white man, Esau the Edomite. And there was a certain beggar named Lazarus, which was laid at his gate full of sores, which is talking about Yasharallah, also called blacks in the Americans and Latino, the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, and desiring to be fed with the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. Moreover, the dogs came and licked his sores. And the dogs are these other nations, okay? You see how the rest of these nations, the so-called Chinese, the so-called Japanese, the so-called Arabs, the so-called Indians, everybody come over here, okay, and make it, with the exception of Yasharallah, us so-called blacks, Americans, and Latino. It says, and it came to pass that the beggar died and was carried by the angels into Abraham's bosom. The rich man, Esau, man, also died and was buried. And in hell he lifted his eyes, being in torment, and seeth Abraham afar off and Lazarus in his bosom. Okay, now he's not in some literal hell where he's like burning up for everlasting, you know, like what these Christianity church teaches you. He's back here on earth in reincarnation, okay, to serve his judgment, okay, for being a wicked, oppressive man, okay, during the time when, during this time which you see right now, which is what we're experiencing. And it says, and he cried and said, Father Abraham, have mercy on me, and send Lazarus, us, so-called blacks and Americans and Latino, that he may dip the tip of his finger in his mouth and cool my tongue, for I am tormented in this flame. So you see, in the kingdom, when it's all said and done, okay, when Great Babylon, America falls, when the so-called white man is out of rulership, Yahushua Mashiach is returned, okay, and uprooted this man, okay, and set up the heavenly kingdom, okay, and given the authority, you know, as government, okay, to his elect, okay, we are going to oppress this man so horribly, he is going to be begging day and night, okay, to have him make us show mercy to him. This is the reason why I see Esau. See, this is it shows you just how weak this man is going to be. But see, there is no mercy. Let's continue on here. But Abraham says, son, remember that thou in thy lifetime received thy good things, and likewise Lazarus evil things. Remember, okay, Esau got blessed with the sword to do what? Rape, pillage, murder, rob, oppress us, put us in slavery. And what we got? We just kept getting put in slavery over and over and over and over and over. But now he is comforted and thou art tormented. And beside all this, between us and you, there's a great gulf fixed, so that they which pass from hence to you cannot, neither can they pass to us that will come from thence. So there's going to be an immense difference, okay, in the way Jacob, okay, Yasharallah, so-called blacks, Americans, and Latinos, okay, now new immortal bodies, okay, is going to be residing here on earth versus the Edomites, okay, who's going to go through 1,000 years of the most brutal, hardcore judgment. See, there's not going to be any mercy. Let's go into the book of Revelations, because see, Esau is getting exactly, okay, what he has coming to him. So let's roll back and just take a look here, because we have to make sure that Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white people, okay, the true Edomites, okay, not those who just look like white people, okay, this is not a color thing, okay. Let's take a look at all your crimes here. So I'm going to roll it right in the background while I continue on here. This is the book of Revelations 18, verse 1. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of my people, that's the hope for the elect of Yasharallah, that ye be not partakers of a sin, and that ye not receive of all plagues. Well, man, you can see the plagues going on right now. Economic crisis, you get wars, you get pestilence, you have earthquakes, okay, diseases. You get something coming up on October 4th, which we suspect is going to be the enacting, okay, of that C-19 thing. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait, because I know a lot of people who took that damn thing. Okay, I can't wait to see them drop dead. And it says, for sins have reached unto heaven, and power hath remembered her iniquities. Remember her, Salakia, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, which is all wickedness, in the cup which she had filled to her double. Ooh, it's our pleasure. It is an order we will not disobey from the Malak, okay? Woo, and I can't wait to deliver it to you, damn Edomites. And it says how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. See, boy, you see, it says right there, give her torment and sorrow. See, we can have all this in our head of how you live deliciously and how you treated us. Oh, yes, all of it. And we can give you sorrow. For she has said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Yes, you will see sorrow. You Edomites are going to see sorrow for 1,000 years. It's going to be brutal. Okay, it's going to really be brutal. Okay, much more brutal than this. Okay, let's go into the book of Isaiah 14, down verse 1. It says, "For the Lord Yahweh Shemashai will have mercy on Jacob, Yashua, also called blacks, the Americans and the Latinos, and will yet choose Israel and set him in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors." We're going to rule over you, Esau. So-called white man, Bilderberg, Biden, Trump, we're going to rule over you, okay? All of you, all you damn devils. We're going to rule all of you, every single one of you going to come back, okay? All you slave owners, you're coming back. We're going to rule over you. Queen Elizabeth, we're going to rule over you. All of them. You're not going to be queens in those days. You're going to be their base. Whew, horrible for you. And you're wondering to yourself, you Edomites, like, how are we going to get there? How this is going to happen? Of course, I told you, okay? Yeah, the Malak is going to return, put this man down, set up the heavenly kingdom, okay? Give us our new bodies. And when you go into Jeremiah 16 and 16, it says, "Behold, I will send for many fishes." We're fishes right now. Harmless. We're fishing. We're fishing for the hopeful elect of Yasharallah, okay? Our so-called blacks, Native Americans, Latino, true biblical Hebrew Israelites, okay? That's repenting, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, "and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock." So we're going to find all your underground bases. Remember, who built the earth? Yahweh Shemashai. Yahweh built the earth, so he knows exactly all of the underground holes, okay, caverns, cave, everything that you built, okay? All the angels have been watching you all the while when you're doing the constructions like that. So guess what? It's going to be very easy for us to find you, scoop you out of there, and put you in chains because you have forgotten this one thing, Esau, the Edomite, the so-called white man. Let's go into the book of Revelations 13 and 10. It says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword." Here is the patient and the fate of the saints, and we are very patient, and we are the saints, and we can't wait, okay, to deliver that no mercy 1,000 years for you, Esau, that the Lord Yahweh Shemashai has decreed. Lord willing, you are edified for the hopefully elect, and you are still terrified or becoming terrified, you doggone Edomites, and you 2/3 that choose to side with them. I'd like to close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and the apostles of Great Millstone. Likewise, brothers to the foot of the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you, brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.